Hi Crystal, this is Rebecca with your assignment 2 critique. Great job on all these concepts. They're all successfully creepy, and I'm glad that you did a lot of experimenting with this one, and I can see it throughout here, and I'm just really proud of your progress on this one. So super work. Let's talk about this first image. This was a great idea with this creepy little ghost kid standing next to this guy while he's sleeping. Making her translucent is definitely a good way to, make her seem like a little ghost. So that was really successful there. Uh, there's only a couple things that I wanted to bring to your attention. You have a typo in your text here. It says what happens when you're asleep, and this should be Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, different you're there. Also, I think that you could make this text even bigger, kind of stretch it across this whole canvas, make it larger, or you could make it come across the bottom here. There's a lot of blank space that would be okay to cover, So don't be afraid to really make your text large and in charge because you have the opportunity on this one. Other than that, I see just a tiny bit of pixelation down here on the edge of her leg there. So, and over here. So you could use your refine edge selection option to cut things out now that you know how to use it. So just keep that in mind for future things. The next one is really great. This effect turned out so nice, and I love this camera flare, this lens flare. That looks really cool. I don't even think you need this this text on the side. I'm sorry that keeps happening. It happens whenever I click on here. It turns the whole thing blue. I think that the image by itself is just nice and creepy. So if you wanted to crop that out, you could. Or darn it, sorry about that. I don't think the text is necessary at all. The image is so strong on its own. So great work there. I love those glowing eyes. It's really cool. Cool. Good job. And then on this last image, I love all of your experimenting that you did with this one, all this crackle skin and the skull side. I mean, that's a lot of work. So great job, great job. I don't once again, I don't think you need this text. And the only thing that I recommend on this one is his shirt. This text here is just really distracting. It almost seems like the image is about this, and that's just because it's so contrasty. It's the most contrasty area of the whole image. So I recommend clone stamping this all out because we want to draw attention to this and not this. But his face is so good. You did a lot of work. You could also make him even bigger. You could make him creeping up out of the bottom of the screen or out of the bottom of the image, because the way it's presented right now, it's still kind of small because it's small on the canvas. So, consider doing something like that. And both of these two images, let me zoom out a little bit, have the opportunity to be cropped. So you could make them larger on your canvas. That's not required by any means, but I'm just, throwing some options out there. So other than that, I think that I'm really glad, I know that you had a hard time starting this assignment thinking of creepy concepts, but they all turned out really well. And, I think you kind of pushed yourself out of your comfort zone and it worked out really nicely. It forced you to do all this experimenting and playing in Photoshop. And I'm just so happy with the results and your progress. Super job.